What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our On the Road to ATD23 video series. ATD has one of the largest expos in the talent development industry. And there's so much to see and do, it can be overwhelming to decide where to start. In this video, I'm sitting down with fellow ATDer and Associate Director for Conference Programming, Bridget Dunn, to talk everything happening on the Expo floor, Puppies, and TD for Good. So stick around.
Hi, Bridget. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of On the Road to ATD23. How are you today?
I'm well, Jess. Thanks. It's great to see you. Great to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited to speak with you today about ATD23, what to see on the Expo floor. But before we do that, can you share a little bit about you, how long you've been planning this event, and what you're excited about at this year's conference?
Great. I'll be happy to. I'm Bridget Dunn. I'm our Associate Director of Conference Programming. So I work on all things related to education sessions, speakers, keynotes, all the great education content that our folks that attend will be taking back with them. We start planning well over a year in advance with our request for proposals, with our committees, and it just rolls right through into the next year. And it's really exciting to see it all come together. And I'm really most excited about getting back together with our L&D professionals from across the globe, watching them learn, and excited to see the folks they haven't seen, whether it be the last year or the last couple of years. It's really such a great marquee event for this industry, and I'm so glad to be a part of it.
So the Expo floor, there are over 300 suppliers that are going to be at this conference, and there's so much to do on the Expo floor outside of that. So I'm wondering, what are the spots that you might recommend attendees check out on the Expo floor this year's conference?
Absolutely. It is a vast array of wonderful solution providers, and not only having the interaction with them, but all the other great things you can do. One of the things is our treasure hunt contest, and you'll get a card, and it will allow you to go around and visit all the exhibitors that are participating in that. You can win some great prizes as well. They'll have a drawing on Wednesday at 12:30 on the Expo floor. So it's not only a great way to learn about who is there, what they're selling, what solutions they can offer you, but really a great way to cover a lot of ground, have some fun, and hopefully win some prizes. So I highly recommend that to really make the most of your Expo experience. And let's see, on Tuesday, we're going to have Sips of San Diego. I think it's going to be 2 to 3 in the afternoon. And you'll get to taste some local beverages from the San Diego area. So it'll be a lot of fun. So a nice little local flair, if you will. We're going to have a headshot lounge. These are complimentary headshots that folks can take advantage of and, update their portfolios and whatever they need. There will be a sign up on site. So hopefully people will take advantage of that. It's such a great perk. We'll have lunch on the Expo floor as well as dessert breaks each day. So you will need your badge and such for that. But we'll have a lot of great options for folks, being very mindful of, various dietary restrictions and needs. So our team does a really great job with that. And have a little fun at ATD Play. There'll be a core area in there, just a space to relax and play some games and just take a moment to breathe and have some fun as well. Also, from our solution providers, we'll have our learning stages there. So that's an additional education component of folks that will be providing education around the tools and resources that they have. So there's a lot to cover. And my biggest piece of advice is take it slow, wear comfortable shoes, and drink a lot of water.
Thank you for sharing all of those helpful tips and things to see on the Expo floor. I know that we have ATD for Good. Bridget, can you talk a little bit about what that is?
Absolutely. I'm happy to talk about TD for Good. TD for Good is our community service project that everyone can take advantage of. We love when our attendees do that. And this year, our partner is the Happy Hope Factory, and they put together bags for children. And those bags contain anywhere from coloring products, bubbles, just fun activities to give them a little something fun to look forward to. And we will be creating these bags on site that folks can take advantage of and be part of creating that. We'll also have puppies as well this year. For anybody that was there and last year in 2022 in Orlando, we're going to bring some puppies back. These are typically rescue dogs that are transitioning, they need to acclimate with humans. This is such a great way to do a little something for the pups and also get a little, canine snuggles while you're there. That was one of my favorite things last year. So we love TD for Good. We love that you'll be a part of it. It's really a great way to give back to the local community and make yourself feel good.
So, Bridget, what is the best piece of advice that you would give our attendees and why?
Well, as I mentioned, we have a lot of programming, a lot of education sessions, a lot of speakers from around the globe. So my best recommendation for folks is to have a plan for each session block, have 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 sessions that you might want to go to. So that creates a backup plan, if you will, if one of the sessions close out. Look to see if one of the sessions are recorded, so you can opt for the other one that might not be. And it really is a great way for you to not feel overwhelmed and not feel like, oh, this session's closed, where do I go? And that way you have it all set up in advance. And really, it'll create more opportunity for you as you're trying to navigate your way through all these sessions.
Thank you for sharing that, Bridget. That's such a great tool for folks to be aware of as they're preparing for this conference, and then they get on the ground or they're online and trying to figure out what they want to do at the conference.
Correct. And then we have little icons and things identified. So when you look at the schedule and programming online, you can tell which one of those sessions might be at a particular learning path. So hopefully we've made it easier to answer that question, which session should I go to?
Well, Bridget, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of On the Road to ATD23. I'm really excited to be in San Diego to see it all come to life. And I really look forward to being able to meet with other attendees and meet with presenters and take advantage of all the fun things on the Expo floor.
Thanks, Jess. I can't wait to see you there.
That's it for this episode, everybody. Thank you to Bridget Dunn for sharing all her tips and knowledge with us on this episode of On the Road to ATD23. Check out the show notes below to connect with Bridget and visit our website to find out more about this year's conference, and make sure to register. Want to know when our next On the Road to ATD23 video is going live? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to be notified when our next video drops. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jess Thompson with ATD, and we'll see you in San Diego.